Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Monday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, so we talk about weekly pivot tests early in the week. We've already had one. Weekly pivot comes in 25.7633. That was tested in the overnight. We're now pushing up into the 25.82 area, and you've got this upper band here sitting around 25.8516. So a move back to break through the matching highs. Right now we have matching highs at 25.85 half. A move through the matching highs at 25.85 half is going to start an upper band ride, at least on paper. You got a move to touch the upper band here, and you have another attempt right here. The bands are pretty narrow, so could we potentially go on an upper band ride this week and have them squeeze the bejesus out of shorts all week long? Sure. Absolutely. And the only way that scenario gets taken off the table is if the bears can convert the weekly pivot and hold it. They tried last night. They were doing fine. They had a nice little retracement last night, about 9-10 handles. But when they get down to that weekly pivot and that pre-FOMC price at 25.75.25, they just can't convert it. And as soon as dip buyers figure out they can't convert the weekly pivot again, then the market just snaps back into its same old habits. Let's look at the hourly chart. Okay, so here we are. You saw Thursday of last week was all about not being able to convert the weekly pivot. The bears needed below 25.72 on Friday when we talked. It said new highs were likely. Well, we did matching highs. And the bulls are going to have to correct that. They can't leave double tops hanging around the market for very long. The difference between the bulls and the bears is when the bulls leave a double top, they tend to rectify it in a couple of days. When the bears leave matching lows, they tend to give it up for 20, 30, 40 handles, literally. So you can see here the weekly pivot test. You can see that the low from last night, 25.75 half. So you had a 10 handle pullback into weekly pivot. That pre-FOMC price is living right below here, and back up to deal with 80 to 82. 80 is your daily pivot. Over 82 should yield a test back to test the Globex high up at 84.75. Then obviously we have to deal with matching highs. Who has the advantage? Clearly the bulls. And the bulls will maintain that advantage as long as this area for this week stays support. All right, everybody have a good one. I will be around for a midday update. Trade them well, and I'll talk to you then. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook, and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.